They're people who see the value of leadership. They see in the current environment the fact that what worked in the past won't work in the future. Organizations need to change. Leadership is a crucial part of that. And the people in the room, regardless of the industry they come from, the number of years experience they have, that doesn't matter as much as the fact that they see leadership as the crucial differentiator between what worked in the past and what needs to work in the future. And they come to us looking to develop personal skills for themselves to develop as leaders, but also to bring back to the organization a leadership toolkit that can help the organization grow, can build a culture of leadership, make more effective teams, so to really do practical things back in the office when it comes to developing a leadership culture.
When people are signing up for the program, we always speak to them, we have a long conversation with them about what their objectives are, what their needs tend to be, and maybe what they actually want to get out of the program. I think, again, as I'd say, what binds them together, the common theme is that they want to go on a little bit of a personal leadership journey themselves, and by the end of it they should have changed their impact, the way they motivate others, the way they interact with others, the way they influence others, and ultimately should be a more rounded leader by the end of it. And I suppose the key differentiator for IMI programs is that right throughout the program, any assessment is not academic in any sense. It is about them, it is about taking tools, putting them into place, reacting to the feedback that they get from their colleagues on those tools, and becoming a different leader as a result of it. So it's about making an actual difference to their organizations, to the way they work, to their teams.
It's funny because sometimes in order to move faster in the longer term, you need to slow down right now and look at yourself and where you're going. And with all the demands on people's time, it's so hard to do that 9 to 5, or the last thing they're doing is 9 to 5 work, but it's so hard to do that with the panic of work at the moment. So the program gives people a chance to sit back, stand back, look at themselves and think about where they're going.
Indeed, one of the things we talk about all the time on the program is this idea of leadership at all levels, which is why the diploma in leadership is so useful or important, because organizations only thrive or survive according to the people that they have in them.
Basic psychology tells you that when people are under pressure, they look for leadership. And people who've been in management roles for years, they may never have felt that leadership pressure until now. They were organising people, they were coordinating people, and that was fine. But suddenly people are looking to them for more guidance, they're looking to them for direction, they're looking to them for vision, they're even looking to them for a little bit of hope.
Yeah, and I'd say there are some practical outcomes that are actually self-evident in terms of what success is all about. One of the things that we ask the participants to do is what we term an own organisational audit. So they're literally looking at the leadership in their organisation, they're looking at the culture of that leadership, they're looking at how leaders are developed right throughout their organisation. We're obviously giving them the tools to analyse that. There's a network, and previous years groups we see hunting in packs now in subsequent programs in the IMI, and they've put together a network. There are people who can now ring each other up when they're going through a difficult time. Maybe they want to learn from a different industry, or maybe they just want a sounding board about something that they're going to use in terms of a leadership tool or technique, and they have that, and it's undoubtedly a kind of an evident piece of success.
Yeah, it's lonely at the top. These people, by definition, they're in senior roles in their organisations, and I think it's kind of priceless, the fact that after 7 months they've built up a network of 25 other leaders that they trust implicitly from across a range of industries, a range of backgrounds. As Al says, they can pick up the phone, talk through a challenge, talk through the solution that they're chewing out in their mind. I think that network is a really essential piece for any leader.